Whoever wins this fights Islam?
Islam beats the shit out of whoever.
Wow.
I legit. Mark my words, Islam does not lose a lightweight division fight in the next 3 years.
What?
Wow. You heard it here first? Yo, what's up? This is Box Talks with Tone Park. Mr. Lito. And we got LJ in the background.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
All right, so we got a huge fight this week. UFC 281. 281.
281, I believe.
Israel Adesanya against Pereira. The only guy to ever knock him out.
Twice.
No, he lost the first time on points.
Oh, yeah.
Second time,
right. Yeah.
knockout, left hook.
Isn't that when his
And that's what
his son, right? He kind of mocked him. Did you see that video?
Yeah, he's been mocking him like crazy, but apparently he's been mocking him since like back in the day. So like their feud goes back years, not just UFC days.
Yeah, just martial arts in general, mixed martial arts.
Yeah, well they've been in kickboxing. They're
Yeah.
rivals. He fought Poirier twice. Poirier beat him twice. The points, so they said it's controversial. They brought it back for the rematch, and then they said he was Adesanya was winning, and then you get clipped by a left hook. It doesn't matter how much you're winning, you get knocked out.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Ask Magic Taylor. Doesn't matter how much you were winning, how many rounds.
Ask fucking Mario Barrios and Tank. He was winning that fight. I don't care what anyone says. It's boxing. But
Ask Rolly against Tank. Rolly will tell you he was winning. All right.
well, I like the fact that fight's getting made in the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Israel's a great fucking talent. He's an awesome character. I don't really like him at all. I respect his fight game.
Wait, you don't like him?
I don't like him, man. He's too cocky.
You don't like the style bender?
Talks a lot of shit. I don't like
What?
the stuff that he
It's
says.
because he's from New Zealand. That's why.
No. It's nothing against where he's from or just how he does things, how he conducts himself, the types of shit that he talks on a personal level. I don't fuck with it.
Oh, you don't like that like that undying confidence, huh?
No, I do, but there's just I don't like.
The nail painting?
No, I don't know. I just something about him just irks me the wrong way. I'm not a huge fan of his persona, of his character. I do, respect his talent, in the cage and when it comes to mixed martial arts. But I honestly am a fan of this matchmaking. This is an awesome fight for both fighters.
I don't think people understand this build up.
Yeah.
Right? Because we forget how fast Israel Adesanya came in, right? The style bender. That's a style bender. They put him against Anderson Silva. I was pissed. I was like, no, Anderson Silva's old. He's almost 40, or he was 40 at the time,
Yeah.
But what I loved at the end after he beat him, which is, I felt like he was holding back in the fight, although it's still hard to knock out Silva. But at the end when he showed him his respect and they're bowing and everything, I was like, all right, like that gave me my full respect for this guy. And
Okay.
I like him. Do you think he wins? Who wins? Who do you got?
I'm gonna say Alex, man, because he has his number. You know what I mean? I think.
I hope he does. I hope he fucking does.
Yeah, you could tell it's fucking with him mentally. The way he's talking,
Yeah.
oh, it's fucking with him heavy, bro.
And then plus, I think he hears everybody like talking about those knockouts. He has his number.
I think maybe even people in his own circle might not have that, that confidence level
He got some
the way they always do.
He got some heavy hands. He can lay some people out.
Yo,
bro.
that
You always
left
have to
hook
work
is
for that.
deadly, bro. Deadly. It's almost like De La Hoya's just heavier, bro. But De La Hoya was able to carry that weight all the way up to like 154, 160, right?
Yeah.
That type of shit.
I
So
got Alex. I like Adesanya. Like I like his style and stuff, but I think Alex is gonna win this one if he gets caught.
yeah,
I hope that he does. I hope that he does get it done.
If there's no
I
knockout,
really don't like Israel.
If there's no knockout, I think it's gonna be points and it's gonna go to Adesanya.
Yeah.
So you're saying
Knockout.
Alex Pereira by knockout,
I say third round. Yeah.
third round. You? It's a 5-round fight. It's
I
25
hope that
minutes.
it happens. I don't know when it's gonna come. I hope that it does.
I'm assuming this is just me with if I was smart enough to be Israel Adesanya, is like, yeah, I was beating him on striking last time, but one time they didn't give me the points. I'm in MMA now. Now I could tackle him. Now I'm more skilled in jiu-jitsu, but he's also from Brazil. So it's like, well, how much more skilled am I in jiu-jitsu? Maybe he's always been fucking with jiu-jitsu and we just didn't know it. It wasn't like something he just picked up after.
Yeah.
Right? Because you got to remember, Alex Pereira retired Israel Adesanya. He did not fight again in kickboxing after he lost in a knockout.
That might be even more to what
mental, like a mental.
Bill J is saying. It's a mental blockage there. There's like someone who has my balls.
And then it's gonna be interesting because like he left that behind and he started getting all this like fame and running through the division.
Yeah, quickly.
Now he's got like it's like facing his demons almost, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of like what the Creed 3 is going to be about, right? Which is like
That's definitely what's going on in his head.
yeah. So, someone coming from your past and is like, "I'm here to get you now."
Yeah.
Like, you can't.
Like
You
I'm
can't.
excited for that movie.
Like you fooled everyone else. You can't fool me, brother.
Yeah.
I know who the fuck you are, and you dreamt about me
Yeah.
plenty of times. You know. So
Yeah.
so it is an interesting fight. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
I want to say I like Israel because I've liked him since I heard his nickname. And since then, I just loved it. That Avatar fucking style bender.
You wanted him to bend you with some style.
Do something for me. Hey, by the way, watch the Other Ways podcast. Okay, so anyhow, second fight, which I think is going to steal the show.
Fireworks show.
Wait, is that the second or is it the girls fight?
It's the girls fight, which as far as is cool, but
What's the other girl?
Shai Wei Ming or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yao Ming's third cousin. I don't know. She's gonna whoop ass. That girl's crazy.
Yeah, I think she's gonna dominate the fight.
Yeah. I mean, as long as Esparza's gonna try to tackle her early, and that's how she was able to dominate Rose, unfortunately. But Shang Wei Li is she's too big. She's too strong. She is
nice
cut.
chin.
Man chin.
I'm just saying she can take
Her
a
chin
punch.
looks like me, like with a beard. If I shaved
She's
off
durable.
my beard, I would look like Esparza.
She's durable.
Yeah, she fuck me up.
What do
She
you got?
fuck anybody up. Shai Wei Ming or
Yeah,
whatever.
I got her.
All right, so let's go. Dustin Poirier.
Wiley.
Wiley.
Yeah, I got her too.
Yeah. Dustin Poirier. Michael Chandler.
Ooh.
Fuck, this is a fight for. This is a fun fight.
I think this might be the fight of the night.
Yeah, it's gonna steal the show. Whoever wins this fight is gonna get the
I
bonus.
think heavy blows are gonna be exchanged. I think Michael Chandler is definitely the more explosive fighter. But don't mistake the explosiveness that he exhibits for Poirier's hand placement. He's very sharp with his hands.
He doesn't have that explosiveness. He doesn't look like he has much power, but when it hits,
He's sharp.
apparently,
He's
He has
sharp.
heavy hands.
yeah, he has heavy hands.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
He's
that.
accurate with those hands.
He also doesn't have that personality. Lately, he's been coming out with that personality. Like, even though he's been selling tickets the second highest gate in UFC history, but it's because he fought against Conor. But now I think
He almost beat Khabib, right? I mean, he had him in the guillotine.
He had him in that guillotine. I never
But-
lost faith in Khabib, but he did.
Almost doesn't count.
He did. No. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's the only round because people say Khabib may have lost a round to Conor. Bullshit.
yeah.
Khabib, if he lost a round in his career, it was to Poirier.
Dustin, yeah.
Dustin did a magnificent job against Khabib. Shout out to Islam who beat the shit out of Charles. I know we're not going to talk about that, but shout out to him. I told everyone.
Khabib.
Yeah, but I really like and respect Dustin. I love Michael Chandler too.
Yeah,
but
same.
I just think Chandler's not that he's on his way out, but
He's old now. He's like 38.
and he's lost a couple.
What do you mean? He had the greatest knockout of last year.
Yes, but then he lost. Who did he lose to recently?
Oliveira?
Yeah, he lost, and I just feel-
Gaethje.
Yeah, both of those guys. Or did he just fight Gaethje
Yeah, but
only?
even his loss to Gaethje showed how great shows how great he is.
Yeah.
Right? Heart all day. He's gonna come at you no matter what. If you leave him standing there's gas in that tank. He's gonna pull it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Um,
And he's a great wrestler too, so it makes for an interesting fight wherever it goes on the floor, or standing up. It's gonna be fireworks no matter what because he's a pretty avid wrestler.
So you got Poirier. Poirier. There's no T.
My heart is with Poirier. I think he has the upper hand.
Whoever wins this fights Islam.
Islam beats the shit out of whoever.
Wow.
I legit mark my words. Islam does not lose a lightweight division fight in the next 3 years.
What?
Wow. You heard it here first?
He beats the shit out of Volkanovski if they bring his ass down.
Oh.
Beats the shit out of him. Or bring him up. That's what he is, right? Because he's sweeping the lower division. He's going to beat the shit out of
I don't know.
Alex.
You know, I like Alex the Great.
I don't like him.
His
He looks like you. I don't like him.
That's why I like him. He reminds me so much of me.
No, I just think Islam's skills, it's superior to everyone's. Everyone shits on the Sambo style wrestling.
Did you see
Not
that
anymore.
that clip I sent you guys?
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you guys think about that? So basically, the clip I sent him was a MMA fighter. He was in UFC, not UFC, NCAA top wrestler. He says like basically worldwide when it comes to wrestling, American wrestlers are the best. Check out NCAA, check out Olympics. We kill everybody and everything is not even close. So when it comes to now,
You got the Kurt Angles, you got the Brock Lesnar's, you got the
massive monsters,
but,
right? So he's saying that they can't fuck with us in actuality, right? But have we had someone to face him? Has he fought a Gaethje who apparently was,
collegiate level, he was pretty raw.
Yeah.
I no man, I don't give a fuck who you toss at Islam right now. He's dominating you. I don't care.
I would love to see Gaethje on the floor, but he doesn't go on the floor.
He doesn't go on the floor, and what Islam exhibited against Charles is that don't fuck with the Sambo fighters. They can throw hands. Khabib's jab progressively got better as his career continued.
His stand-up got much better.
And Islam's stand-up, in my opinion, what he showed may even be better than Khabib's.
But you remember his when he lost was a stoppage.
Yeah.
Because he got knocked out. So, I mean, he's prone to it. Now, I don't know who he's fighting next. Volkanovski has the accuracy. I don't know if he has the power. He has the speed and accuracy.
Too small.
There's nothing wrong with too small. Trust me.
As long as you know how to work it.
I think Poirier would be a better match.
Okay.
I think the person.
I want Chandler to win, but I think Poirier's gonna win.
Yeah, I think.
Poirier fights Islam.
I think the person that probably gives him the most trouble, everyone was thinking it was Charles. If we're talking about Islam, is probably Dustin because he gave the most oomph to Khabib.
Yeah, he's fucking calm. That's what's great.
Yeah,
fucking perfect. It reminds me of that movie, The Warrior. If you guys haven't seen it, make sure you guys watch it.
I love that movie.
The coach of the brother, I guess he ended up being the main actor.
Yeah.
Where he's like, dude, it's fucking classical music. It's Mozart. Like, just be calm. Don't overreact. It's calmness. Yeah. People try to overreact, and that's where they lose. All right, so let's go into boxing real quick.
Fuck Al Heyman. He's robbing us of the Crawford Spence fight, which in my opinion is the biggest fight in the last decade.
Dude, did you see that video that came out
of Terrence going nuts?
No, Spence.
No.
So Terrence Crawford against Errol Spence got the fight didn't happen, right?
And now the
for a million
WBC,
different reasons. For a million different reasons. Hold on. So a million different reasons. So what ended up happening is Terrence Crawford went on a war on Twitter one day. He released a video on Instagram Live. Errol Spence came back the next day talking all this shit. So they're basically arguing on it. Terrence Crawford said, "Everyone knows you weren't ready for the fight. You went on vacation. You're on that shit. I'm not gonna talk about it, but they knew you had to get off it before we were ready to fight." Now, no one knew what that was. They were just like saying, "Oh, he was on vacation, whatever." Right? A video came out last 2 days of him and his girl, and this motherfucker's just like, she's, "Oh, come here, baby." He's like, "Hey, baby."
Oh, Spence?
Yeah. And this motherfucker's just like out of it, and they're like, "Yo."
Heroin or what?
They're like, "What the fuck is he on?" All the comments are like, "What the fuck?"
It's not alcohol.
We don't know. They don't know if it was. One of it was like, "Well, if it's alcohol, he just got in a DUI 2 years ago. He flipped over his car. Like,
Yeah.
are you still fucking around?"
Damn.
They don't know if it's something else. But I did hear some comments like, "Well, bro, he always talks like that. He always talks like, hey, there we go. I don't know nothing,
I don't know. I haven't seen the video, so.
But it is an interesting thing. But WBC did order today
to fight fucking Thurman. He's gonna win against Thurman.
He has to fight Thurman. They also
shout out to the WBC, but they are ordering a bunch of fights
Mauricio
that are making no, but shout out to them. They're making, I think, more exciting fights at the other divisions. They're forcing Shakur to fight Cruz,
Pitbull Cruz,
who he's probably gonna lose. But hey, fucking, I don't know that Shakur would go out there and be like, "Hey, I want this fight."
Well, they can't because he's PBC and the other one's top rank.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is Those fights aren't made. This is an electric fight. The one that I'm most excited about is one, shout out to fucking both these teams. Team Benavidez, Team Caleb Plant, for finally fucking fighting each other after 3-4 years of bullshit.
And not to
banter
mention,
back
they
and
had
forth.
a fight behind the scenes, like an actual fight. They had to break up. Caleb Plant slapping people and shit.
Yeah. So they're finally gonna fight, and then winner of that fight becomes Canelo's mandatory. So either Canelo's gonna beat the shit out of Caleb one more time. I don't know though. He was doing well against him. Yeah, some people say he was winning the fight. So that is awesome to see again.
And he knocked out Darrell, which Darrell doesn't really get knocked out like that.
Yeah. And Benavidez, everyone's saying, is the boogeyman to dethrone Canelo and kind of like say, Canelo's a hoax because yada, yada, yada. If he's the best, you got to fight David. Okay, well, now we finally got our wish. We finally got our wish.
We wanted.
Yeah, if you're a boxing fan, you love the super middleweight division. Maybe you only know it because Canelo took you there. But these dudes are real super middleweight fighters, David and Caleb. And we're going to see a firework fight amongst themselves. And then it's going to lead to the head honcho, Canelo Alvarez. I'm excited, man.
Okay, so last thing before we close up. I saw this video today. There's a whole thing about Conor Benn testing positive for PEDs.
Oh, yeah, I did.
And he's getting banned across the board. So Conor Benn is the son of Nigel Benn, who was a great fighter in the 80s and 90s. He was going to fight Chris Eubanks. He tested positive for PEDs. He says, I don't know what it was. Someone put some in my drink, blah, 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 blah.
That's always the case.
Whatever they say, right? Yeah. So that came out. Now it's total backlash. Now he's been removed from all rankings. No one want to sanction any of his fights. All this.
Like the Kanye of boxing.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to say about Drake. But we'll get back to that. So his brother was talking today. Conor Benn's little brother. I don't know his name, so excuse me. But he did make a valid point. He said, why is there so much shit against my brother right now? Both Canelo and Tyson Fury failed the PED test.
And Valdez.
But he didn't mention Valdez. He said those two. Where was the backlash against them? No one cared.
They're the biggest cash cows in the sport. Who the fuck is Conor Benn when it comes to money in the sport?
I mean, Conor McGregor.
And generating that type of revenue. Conor Benn ain't shit.
Yo, they say Conor McGregor's not in the testing pool. They said he hasn't been in the testing pool for a long time.
Well, you see how fucking huge he is right now? He's fucking huge.
Yeah, so they said he's not in the testing pool, which is crazy because
he's Dana White's cash cow.
Even Henry Cejudo couldn't get off the fucking thing, even though he retired for 2 years. He's still been on the testing thing. Testing Vasada.
That goes exactly to the point. The cash cows, they kind of leave more.
You kind of just, let him go because, we're all going to make more money if he's still fighting.
So we agree with it, then it's cool not to.
I'm not saying that we agree with it, but I mean, personally speaking, no hatred towards Conor, but who the fuck are you, Conor? Ben.
Oh.
I'm saying like
you're not Conor McGregor, brother. You're not Conor McGregor.
I'm okay not seeing you fight ever again. I'm cool.
He was okay.
He was cool. He was cool. I'm just saying I'm cool seeing other people. And I think the general public is too.
I agree with that. So any last words?
Hose up.
Let's go.